Hey guys, how you doing, you beautiful, gorgeous people of the web, and thank you for clicking on my channel. My name is James. I'm from the United Kingdom, and I love all kinds of music. And so I thought this was really weird because I feel like it was only a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, that I did a reaction very spontaneously to Joni Mitchell on my channel. And the song that I reacted to was Both Sides Now, sorry. And I did a reaction to her performance from the early years. I think it might have been in the 60s or something, 60s or 70s. And then I did a reaction to the later version, which was around 2000 or something like that. And when I heard the song, it really moved me because I love interpreting lyrics. I'm a deep thinker. I'm very sometimes over analytical, but then I feel like being that way is like a double edged sword. I think sometimes I hate the fact that I'm like that, but then in sometimes it gives you a lot of beauty that goes or bypasses other people that don't necessarily have intuitive feelings or kind of think so deeply. And that's why music moves me. I feel like it's always a thing that allows me to express myself, allows me to feel. So Joni Mitchell has performed this on July the 24th, which I don't know the date, is this week or last week. And obviously she's a lot older now. I'm not sure how old she is. But then just seeing her sat down in the kind of thumbnail, it looks really endearing and beautiful. So I'm very intrigued because when she performed the 2000 version, it really moved me, that performance, because the rendition was so haunting with the strings, and I also commented that it's a song that's been with her throughout her career and journey of life, and it's that kind of song where I feel like the more you listen to it, it kind of creates a kind of sense of open-mindedness, and it kind of takes you on a journey because you've lived life and you've been through life experiences and things like that. So we just wanted to react to it. I'm sorry for the long intro, but yeah, I'm really genuinely looking forward to this. So I wanted to do it for you guys. If you are new to my channel, please kindly subscribe below. Comment if you've seen this and let me know what you think, Joni Mitchell fans and fans of music. And yeah, let's get into this. Don't forget to give the video a like here. Let's do it.
Rose and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sight, and they rain and they snow on everyone. So many things I would have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusion that I recall. I really don't know clouds. I really don't know clouds at all.
Oh my gosh, wow. I just find it really beautiful. I just, I just think it's really beautiful. I just think, like I said, the performance that she must have done, and maybe she was in her 40s or 50s in the 2001, and seeing her now and kind of look frail, I think it's kind of ironic because the song is about, you know, looking at life from different perspectives, basically, and seeing how frail she is as well, and saying, I really don't know. Oh my god, I feel. um, it kind of, it really makes you feel something, and it's just, there's so much humility and grace about her, and she's just a genius at what she's crafted. In the sense of people like Bob Dylan or the great songwriters of all time, where her humility is so endearing and it's so humble that it makes you think of values and gratitude, and it doesn't matter what you achieve in regards to money, in regards to success, but ultimately it all comes down to the same thing, that, you know, life is all about love, and it's about, you know, I would have maybe done that differently, but clouds got in my way, and oh my god.
Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You keep on laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. No, don't give yourself away. Oh, let them know from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's lies, illusions that I recall. I really don't know love, really don't know love at all.
Can I just say as well, she still sounds absolutely fantastic for her age, and the fact that your voice changes with age and becomes more fragile and stuff like that. Her resonance in her voice, her still ability to be able to emote, even though, you know, there's elements where she may be slightly struggling in regards to breath and things like that, and she needs a little support even from like Brandy Carlisle, who's supporting her. Like, it's only minimalistic kind of encouragements what she's doing, where she's harmonizing or giving a little prompt here and there, but her voice still sounds absolutely stunning and phenomenal, and it's a voice that's well lived and with life experience, and um I don't know, it's really moved me. I wanted to tell you guys a story as well after this, but I'll wait till the song finishes.
I don't know love at all. Tears and fears, feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now friends are acting strange, and they shake their heads and they tell me that I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained in living every day.
That was one of the most stunning, endearing, beautiful things that I've ever heard. I definitely put that in one of my greatest songs of all time. It's one of those songs that it really speaks to me personally. Now, I don't know at what point, if you are new to my channel, you won't know this about me because why would you? And depending on who's watching this, so basically, oh my god, one of the people that I'm closest or was closest to in the whole world was like my nan, and she passed away in September, and she had cancer, and even though it was kind of expected, she kind of lived with my mum and I, and we helped in looking after her, and the way that it happened, it was so fast. I'd literally gone through a breakup 5 weeks before, lost my nana, and gone to started university that year. So I kind of literally at one point I was in uni in the morning, then going to the chapel of rest, then going back to uni, then having the funeral, then starting uni officially on the Monday, and it was a lot. So in regards to this song, and the reason why I share that is because I feel like lyrically the song really kind of speaks to me on such a personal level, because I think sometimes we can waste so much time with self-doubt, with self-sabotage, with associating ourselves with the wrong or negative people that don't believe in us or want to drag us down, or even when you can have, you know, people in life that just don't see your full potential and just want to stop you from fulfilling your full potential. And sometimes you can spend enough time with those people that you actually believe it. And I always do try and work on myself, and I do suffer like really badly with anxiety. It's one of the reasons I did this channel. And basically, in regards to this song, I think one of the lines that stands out, especially in this performance, even more so than when she was in her 40s or 50s in the 2000 performances, like because she's so well lived and in a non-harsh way, she's kind of most likely approaching the end of her life, being of that kind of age where anything could happen. When she sings the line, I really don't know life, I really don't know life at all, or I really don't know love, I really don't know love at all. It's so powerful because you grow up and you're young and you're free and you have your youth, you have all these ambitions that you want to be, you have expectations of love, of life, and then sometimes it doesn't go the way that you planned, and then obviously you approach a different era where, you know, you're more middle-aged, or of a certain year where you reflect and think, oh, I wasted so much time worrying so much in my 20s that I try not to do that now, when we always try and move forward and try and reflect and hopefully build on ourselves. But to get towards the end and or see this performance where she is elderly now and still singing that and says, I really don't know life at all, when the irony is she's lived a full and exciting and beautiful life of who she is personally and her musicianship and things like that. And then, so this is, and I share this just because I do think life goes tremendously fast. And when I was near the end, when my nan was near the end, I sat with her and I was like, Nana, do you think life goes like fast? And she goes, yeah. She goes, yeah, it does. And this was like me and my nan when I was like, I think I might have been like even like 3 years old here, if you can see that. And I find this quite ironic because it's there, she sat with me and she's knitting a jumper or something. And then this was during lockdown, only like a year and a half ago, where we were sat and I got a snakes and ladders board, so she was quite housebound, so it kind of gave us something to do. And it's just that just went so fast now that the end has come. It's just crazy how fast life goes, and I think it's a new journey for myself to kind of live a life without my best friend in it. And this song really touched me in that way because it made me think of all those feelings of life, of love, of where I've been in my life and what we've been through together. And it's amazing how music can be personal to you lyrically as well, and that's a genius of music and songwriting at its best. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you because it really moved me, and I think that is one of the most beautiful things I've seen. And I would like to delve more into her and know if she has any similar songs. So please do recommend it, because if a song's of interest to me, I won't just do the kind of popular songs where we know they get thousands and thousands of hits, but I want to learn about music because I love music. So I might not do them as frequently as other artists, but I will get around to doing them because I want to, and for you guys as well. I'm sorry that's quite a long video for, what is it, a 5-6 minute performance, but there you go. It's giving myself a view and opening up to you guys. But yeah, I hope you are all well. Let me know what you guys think of the performance. If you are new, please kindly subscribe below. Don't forget to give the video a like. If you would like to support my channel and help me get better equipment, then I do have a PayPal link below as well, so that would be really, really appreciated. Thank you so much as always, and have a really beautiful week. So sorry, such an ugly crier. Bye.